As a DBA, you probably execute utilities against your database objects. And within Toad for DB2 for zOS, you could generate and execute utility statements very easily. On objects such as table spaces, databases, tables, etc., you could select one or more object in a Database Explorer, right-click and select Utilities, and it'll actually bring up a list of the utilities that you can generate very easily. I'm going to select Reorg here, and up will come the Reorg dialog in which I could specify command options. I could specify, there's various different categories of command options. Um, and you could specify dataset and image copy options. So for example, during your reorg, if you wanted to create local and remote copy images, you could select to do so. We actually populate a set of default dataset template tables, and you could customize and select your own, create your own dataset templates if you want to, or use the defaults that we ship. And I'm just going to rather quickly here. You can see that we could collect statistics during the execution of the reorg, and on the script tab, you'll see that we generate the appropriate template statements for your data sets, as well as the utility statement to reorg your table space. So you can see that we've got the necessary template statements, and then the reorg statement with references to the template statement or DD names. You can see that those references there. So that was an example of a reorg, selecting a table space. You could select, one or more tables as well, and right-click and select the utilities such as run stats. This will bring up the run stats dialog, and you can see only the table that was selected is there. But if you wanted to select all the tables, you could do that very quickly with a right-click, select all. If there's any indexes associated with those tables, those could be selected individually or all of them as well. And again, if you have any options you might want to specify, override our default, you could do that and very quickly and easily generate the run stat statement. And again, if you did not want all tables, you could just deselect some of those and we'll generate the appropriate run stat statements for only the tables that you've selected. And another example would be on indexes. You could click on one or more indexes and select any utility that's available there. This is the check index utility, and you can very quickly and easily generate check index statements. And one thing that's associated with these, as I mentioned before, is the dataset templates. When you install our zOS components, we'll actually lay down a repository and populate that with some defaults. And you could edit, create like those as well. And to do so, you would just select the dataset templates in the SQL editor, and we'll bring up a list of all of them. They're qualified by schema. You can see that this is my schema here. I've created several. If you wanted to clone the existing ones that we ship, you could very easily do a create like and create a new one. Call it copy one. And you could modify the mask that we use. We use a lot of variables, substitution variables, such as user ID, subsystem ID, database, table space, the standard ones that IBM supplies. We actually allow you to specify those as well. Generate a script and actually insert that. So now we'll have a new dataset template. And so it's very easy to create like, and clone dataset templates here. And so you could then specify those dataset templates in your uh, utility diagrams, utility dialogues. So if you're doing a reorg, now you might want to specify a new image copy and use that new template that we've created. So you could do that very easy. So there you have it, executing utilities from DB2 zOS.